Good morning, Patriots. It's Wednesday, November 20th. I'm Camilla, and here's what's happening at ATown today. Do you like pancakes? Of course you do. Who doesn't like pancakes? Win a pancake party for your 1A classroom. FCCLA is collecting non-perishable breakfast items for The Haven, a day shelter in downtown Charlottesville. Bring items to your 1A classroom by November 26th for a chance to win a pancake breakfast catered by FCCLA. It's Wednesday, and that means it's time for Who's Who in A-Town. Today we bring you the mind behind the Latin word of the day, classics teacher and chairperson of the Albemarle Teachers Association, Mr. Liechti.
Why did you decide to start doing the Latin word of the day?
So this is something I've always wanted to do. Just to boost recruitment, and Latin is so much fun. There's a lot of fun words out there that I think the whole school should be aware of. So yeah, it's pretty easy. I just make a quick slide, put some music in the background, say the Latin word of the day, and then I'm done. So I've gotten a lot of good feedback from students and teachers, so I want to keep it going as much as I can.
What is it like being the teacher representative?
So yes, I'm the union representative for all the teachers in the building. I mean, it's fine, it's normal. People come to you when they need something and everything, which is good, and I've found it very rewarding to kind of help connect them with resources they might need in order to make sure they're being treated fairly and to make sure they have representation at a meeting or anything like that. So it's good, and the big thing that we've just recently won is gaining the ability to negotiate what goes into our contracts, and that was through a vote from almost all the employees in the county. And it was overwhelming yes vote, so that was really exciting too. So now we can really make things better, or at least have a say in what goes into our contracts.
What are your plans on getting people to take Latin?
Oh, I've got a lot of plans. So I'm also the sponsor of the JCL Club. We meet on about once a month on Wednesday, so we're gonna have a lot of different events that we encourage people to come to celebrate Roman and Greek culture. Doing the Latin word of the day to kind of get the buzz going. I'm also having a petition to get Latin to begin in the middle schools right now, because currently we do not have any middle school programs in Albemarle County Public Schools for Latin. So I'm going to be working with the other Latin teachers. We've already have a petition out there too of students, parents, and other community members to get that on the middle school curriculum so we can start at the middle school, so that way students can take up to 6 years of Latin potentially, should they decide to offer it in the middle school. So we're excited to do that. We're hoping the principals of middle schools will allow us to put that on the curriculum, and then get more and more students involved. So it should be wonderful.
Any spoilers for future Latin words of the day?
Sure. Mr.Liechti has a lot of students that have put in submissions for requests. Some of these requests turn into songs eventually. So if you like potential former popular songs out there that might be translated into Latin, just keep an ear out for those real quick.
And lastly, why did you decide to start teaching Latin?
Oh, well, I, in college, was a psychology major, but I also took a lot of classes about Roman and Greek history. I took so many that my advisor told me, hey, you should just double major in it too. So I was like, okay. But in order to double major, I had to take a language, either Greek or Latin. So I took Latin and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. And I kind of liked it so much I went back to school to get even more Latin credits in order to teach it. So I did that, went to school at William & Mary and at UVA to get more and more and more. And then I got into the education school at UVA, and one of the places they put me at was here at Albemarle High School to be a student teacher. And at that time, the Latin program was big, and I was able to get hired as a Latin teacher right after I was done with my student teaching and everything. So they got me in here, and I loved doing Latin. It was wonderful. But then the program shrunk a little bit, and they didn't need 2 Latin teachers anymore. So I was in the wilderness in social studies for the last 7 years, which I also enjoyed a lot. But now that Mr. Clay has gone to Charlottesville High School and Beaufort Middle School, I get to be the Latin teacher again, and I love it. And I really want to make sure I can continue to do this and also spread it, because it's a wonderful language. I really like it a lot. Students seem to have a fun time in the class. So I don't want to give it up. I want to expand it, I want to grow it, and I'm looking forward to many, many future Latin learners coming up.
Just a couple of sports notes for you today. If you missed last night's girls basketball scrimmage, you have another chance to get a preview of the team tomorrow night when they host Covenant in another preseason matchup. And that's all for now. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow on ATown Today. We'll leave you with Mr.Liechti's Latin word of the day.
Hi, it's Mr.Liechti. Welcome to Latin in 17 seconds. Today's word is numquam. Numquam means never. If you want to know the word for ever, just take out the ne, and you've got umquam. So now you know the words never, numquam, and ever, umquam. You know what you should never do? Forget to take Latin. Come by room 223 to learn more.